I left
time now for a Budweiser fan camp.
In San Francisco, high on a hill, it calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there. In San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea, when I come home.
So Tony Bennett on a Sunday afternoon. Cubs baseball brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer of Major League Baseball. Great times are waiting. Grab some Buds. Travis Wood into the bottom of the 7th. Leading 2-1. His catcher just gave him the lead for the second time. Wood had the first homer.
Tim Lincecum's day is done as Tony Abreu takes this at bat.
Lincecum was very good.
Yeah, it's been the story of this series. The Giants starters have been really good. The Cubs starters have been a little bit better.
Abreu will have to get a new bat. Matt Guerrier has done a really nice job along with Pedro Strop coming over and deals for Carlos Marmol and Scott Feldman respectively.
To tighten things up in that Cubs bullpen. Lincecum today, 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. 2 solo homers, a couple of walks, 10 strikeouts. And a hang with him.
Infield pop-up. Barney the catch, and let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN.
Kids, dogs, and a T-ball set is all you need to start your night off with a laugh. LOL your night right with America's funniest home videos. Weeknights at 6 here on WGN America.
Thanks to Robbie Aaron from the Daytona Cubs for giving us the update. C.J. Edwards, he did strike out the first 7 batters he faced today, 6 swinging, 1 looking. And his Cubs minor league debut, they're in the 4th inning at Palm Beach, no score. The Sheriff's in town. Ryan Sheriff on the mound for the Palm Beach Cardinals.
Not Sharif.
Well, it could be.
Like Omar.
Golfed to left. Here comes Lake, and it's going to be out of play.
Story out of New York that Brian Cashman did not sign off or was not particularly thrilled with giving up Corey Black in the Alfonso Soriano trade. To quote Cashman, I didn't want to give up Corey Black, but I didn't nix the Soriano deal.
On 2 bounces, it's Rizzo and Wood covering for the out. That's not the first time he's been vocal about
apparently
an acquisition.
Hal Steinbrenner said, no, we need to get this done. And Cashman was hoping to hold out and maybe trade a lesser prospect. I don't know. I just see the quotes.
Scudero scored the Giants' only run in the 5th. Remember, they had the bases loaded with nobody out. Could only get one. DeJesus leaves his feet. Kind of a late start, but he's able to get it. 2-1 Cubs after 7.
So this is Jessica. She's never ordered anything but pizza from Domino's. We know trying new things can be scary, so tell you what, if you try one of these, I'll try something that scares me too.
All right, then I'm gonna try this sandwich.
Nice. So what will I try? You ready?
Huh?
Get out of your comfort zone. Order our sandwiches, pastas, stuffed cheesy breads, or chicken. Choose any two, including medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each.
A woman. A woman and her truck. A woman, her truck, and a 1,200-pound passenger. And two bodies with one mind. And a ribbon that goes on her wall, not in her hair. The all-new Chevy Silverado with the best available towing and a full-size pickup. Strong for all the roads ahead.
The great outdoors. And a great deal.
Let's leave the deals to Hotels.com. Perfect.
Yep, and no angry bears.
Up to 40% off, only at Hotels.com.
Hey, Linda. What are you guys doing?
Having some fiber with new Phillips Fiber Good Gummies. They're fruity delicious.
Just 2 gummies have 4 grams of fiber.
To help support regularity.
Ooh, I want some.
Hop on over. Fiber the fun way from Phillips.
What do I like about Long John Silver's new Big Catch? It's more than seafood.
It's me food.
For not a lot of do-re-mi food. Catch our biggest filet ever. Wild-caught North Atlantic haddock in our signature batter for just $4.99.
Big Catch, big value. Yeah, that's what I like.
The Cubs at Cooperstown. Tonight, 7 East on WGN America.
David DeJesus making a fine play to end the bottom half of the inning. A little hesitation initially. The last thing you want to do is have that ball sail over your head out there in center field. So I take a beat to read it and then come and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Face full of dirt, but well worth it. Big out recorded.
Facing Jose Mijares. And on the outside, it's a strike. Cubs with a late lead, 2-1.
Fastball slider change from Mijares, not a real hard thrower. Saw him Friday night. On the year, he's 0-2 with a 2.80 ERA. He's been hit hard. League hits close to 300 against him. 43 hits and 35 and a third. A whip of 1.56. So the ERA really not in line with the number of base runners he's allowed.
Happy 20th anniversary to the Bradfords. That's to Sue from Buddy.
Stroke back at it again this afternoon.
A foul tip for strike 3. It's the 11th strikeout for Giants pitching, 10 of them by the starter Lincecum.
Anthony Rizzo, the only Cub hitter who has not struck out this afternoon.
Well, after a sizzling, historic start over his first 7 games, Lake has really cooled off. He is 0 for 11 so far in this series, but now it's adjustment time. Certainly a lot of video around the league on him, so every opponent the Cubs see now, they have a little bit more material to work with in terms of his big league at bats. He was robbed of a hit, probably an RBI double his last time up. Sandoval and a really good play at third.
Just able to check his swing. Junior is hitting .295 down at Iowa. .341 on base, .462 slugging.
Slicing drive, Torres. 2 down.
Join the Anthony Rizzo Family Foundation after the game at Cafe Brower on Wednesday, August 14th for the inaugural Cook-Off for Cancer. Chicago's celebrity chefs will cook off self-inspired, with quotations around it, ballpark fare served by Cub players and voted on by all attendees. All proceeds will benefit pediatric cancer research. For more information or to purchase tickets, please visit Cubs.com/cook. That would be on the next homestand.
Strike to make it 2-1. Guest blogger today, Scott Lindholm, tweeting kind of an interesting note. The major league record for teams when leading after 7, the winning percentage is 87. So
a lot of games turn in the 7th inning.
Yeah, if you lead after 7, 87% of the time, major league wide, you will win. The Cubs are at 77. So if they had just been league average here the first 4 months, they had a couple of wins here or there, the record would look a lot better. Chance to get to within 7 of 500.
Been a while, isn't it, since they've been within 7 of 500? Seems like they've been fluctuating between 8, 9, 10 back and get on a little roll, then lose a few. They've been playing 500 ball since the end of May. And the question is, with the moves that have been made, and if there are more coming between now and the trade deadline, how will they be able to hang in there? And really, that's, I mean, obviously you like to win as many games as possible, but the goal here is still all about getting better for the future.
Two-out walk to Rizzo. He takes off. Now he stops. And tagged out by Belt. Quite sure what happened. That would certainly be chalked up as a base running mistake. 2-1 Cubs.
Here come the bros.
Barney Stinson is about to aid and abet a marriage.
From the bachelor party.
Disgusting. Horrifying. Classic.
To the big day. These bros stick together for better or worse. On How I Met Your Mother.
Tonight at 7:30 on WGN America.
The only place I wanna be with people cooling in the streets. I'll take it back to my blood. Family, you're all over me.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
Do you or someone you know use catheters? You could be eligible to get up to 200 catheters shipped to your home every month for free. That's right, for free. Simply by calling Comfort Medical right now. And Comfort Medical offers the latest catheter styles from the leading manufacturers, including the new Speedy Cath Compact Male, which is less than half the size of a standard male catheter, and the Speedy Cath Compact Female, designed specifically for the female body. Look, you have plenty of things to worry about. Comfort Medical will deal directly with Medicare and your insurance so you can focus on the important things in life. Call Comfort Medical right now. If you want the newest products delivered discreetly to your door for free, then it's time to discover Comfort Medical. Call Comfort Medical right now.
Call Comfort Medical now and ask for free catheter samples for men and women, free shipping, and a free comfort kit with your first order. Call 800-292-2214. That's 800-292-2214. Call Comfort Medical right now.
Let's check out the way the top of this inning ended.
And I think what happened was Anthony was going to try to steal a bag there, and just at some point realized he didn't get a very good jump, so thought he'd slam on the brakes and scramble back, and that didn't work out so well for him. Possibly a busted hit and run, but I think it was more of a just didn't get the jump and tried to scramble back. Pedro Strop, who pulled a real Houdini act, getting himself out of that bases loaded jam in the 8th. Last night, right back out here this afternoon, a 0 ERA in a Cub uniform through 11 ball games.
Wood gave up an unearned run in 7 strong innings today. Ball 1 to Buster Posey. And as you saw the graphic, Cubs are 39-7 when they lead going into the 8th. So that actually percentage about 85%. So not that much off the Major League average. Strop would love to do it the easy way today. How about get 3 outs with no drama?
This will be the 3rd time since joining the Cubs that he's worked on back-to-back days. Had a couple of days off prior to the appearance yesterday. Threw 24 pitches in the ball game last night.
Sandoval, Pence also due up. Strop had to face these 3 guys with the bases loaded last night. And the 3-0 is a strike.
Suggest he'd be a little more judicious with this one now. Posey taking 3-0. He won't be taking on 3-1. He'll be ready to swing. Just threw it right by him.
Well, the Cubs have caught Posey at an interesting time. We have not seen him be very Buster Posey-like this season. Just 1 hit in 20 at-bats on the year against the Cubs. Give the Cubs pitching staff credit for that. Lots of time for Castro. Once again, let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN.
Because you can never watch just one. Saturdays are all about Law and Order. 8 full hours of crime, mystery, and this sound. Saturdays starting at 11 a.m. on WGN America.
Sandoval, a switch hitter, had been in a little bit of a funk from this side of the plate, but more dangerous as a left-handed hitter for sure.
Final update on C.J. Edwards in his Daytona Cubs debut. 5 innings. He struck out 8, gave up an infield hit, and did not allow a ball to leave the infield. So a nice Cubs organization debut. Castro again, this time behind second.
So they didn't hit the ball out of the infield against him?
5 innings.
That's pretty impressive.
So Pence has made the final out of an inning 3 times. He's got a chance to do it again.
Stranding 7 base runners along the way.
He wears his pants almost like an NFL wide receiver, almost above his knees. Maybe the highest socks in Major League history, except for the White Sox when they wore shorts that one year.
Hunter High Socks Pence, that'd be a good nickname for him. Like high pockets. High pockets Kelly, a Hall of Famer. Actually finished, well, didn't finish his career with the Cubs, but played for the Cubs towards the end of his career in 1930. George High Pockets Kelly.
Quick pitch, yep, he did, and a swinging bunt. Stroke will throw. Way late. It's a base hit. Pence determined not to make a 4th third out.
Pence all energy, and he clearly wasn't ready to hit. That's an emergency hack. He rolled over on it. He has good speed, and when he does roll over like that, he gets a nice break out of the box. It's 14 out of 14 in stolen bases.
Oh, 0-1 on Francoeur.
I think he'd be looking to steal a bag here.
So the Rays losing today, the Red Sox winning, and Boston back in first place by a half game in the American League East.
They're playing across the bay. The Angels lead the A's 6-5. Reports out of Anaheim that Albert Pujols might be done for the year.
The foot issue. Put on the DL today.
Down the coast, the Dodgers and Reds are scoreless in the 8th. Another really good start for Tony Cingrani. 7 innings, 11 strikeouts. He allowed 1 hit. Chris Capuano solid for the Dodgers as well.
Diamondbacks now 2 full games out as they dropped a 1-0 decision to the Padres. Saw Andrew Cashner homered last night for the Padres. Tyson Ross gets the win today. First inning run was all they needed. Brancourt whiffs. And the inning is over. Eric Clapton, San Francisco Bay Blues by request. 2-1 Cubs.
The hotter the hot. The colder the cold. The greater the demand. The more you need Duralast. Batteries built to exceed the need. Batteries built to meet or exceed original equipment standards for cold cranking amps. Batteries built with the power to hold up to heavy electrical demands. Batteries so good they come with a coast-to-coast warranty. Only at AutoZone.
The great outdoors. And a great deal, thanks to Dad.
Nope.
Oh, guys.
Let's leave the deals to Hotels.com.
Nice bear.
Ooh, that one. Nice. Got it. Oh my gosh, awesome. Perfect.
Yep, and no angry bears.
The perfect place is on sale now. Up to 40% off, only at Hotels.com.
He's a 20 years straight, get to work on time. He's loved one woman for all his life. Everybody knows he ain't just tough, he's strong.
The all-new 2014 Chevy Silverado. Strong for all the roads ahead.
The perfect shot starts with loved ones and ends with a bang. America's Funniest Home Videos, weeknights at 6 on WGN America. Meet Leslie Knope, Deputy Parks Director and Problem Solver.
Oh my God, I just thought of an idea of how we can save the Parks Department. Great. Let me ask you one question. Would you be cool doing things that a prostitute does?
Get more Leslie this fall. Parks and Recreation starts September 9th.
Well, Pedro Strop now 10 2/3 and 12 appearances as a Cub, 5 hits, no runs.
Change of scenery, eh? How about that?
Harris against Scherholtz, and he hit him with the breaking ball to start the 9th.
Kevin Gregg down in the pen, getting ready to pitch to the bottom of the 9th. Wouldn't mind a little insurance, a little cushion to work with.
He would have loved some cushion here. Although it was a glancing blow, and that'll be it for the lefty. The right-hander Sandy Rosario. Cubs try to add on, leading by a run in the 9th.
The hotter the hot. The colder the cold. The greater the demand. The more you need Duralast. Batteries built to exceed the need. Batteries built to meet or exceed original equipment standards for cold cranking amps. Batteries built with the power to hold up to heavy electrical demands. Batteries so good they come with a coast-to-coast warranty. Only at AutoZone.
Rolling, take 13.
Geico's defensive driver, good student and multi-policy discounts could save you hundreds of dollars.
Geico's discounts could save you hundreds of dollars. It sounds like you're saying dollars.
Dollars?
If you could accentuate the R sound of dollars.
R. Someone bring me an eye patch. Feel like a blooming pirate.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Honestly, I feel like I nailed that.
A woman. A woman and her truck. A woman, her truck, and a 1,200-pound passenger. and two bodies with one mind, and a ribbon that goes on her wall, not in her hair. The all-new Chevy Silverado with the best available towing and a full-size pickup. Strong for all the roads ahead.
Chicago Cubs baseball brought to you by Bud Light Music First. It's the sound of history being made. Here we go. Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer or go to shophonda.com for current offers. And by AT&T. Find out what's possible with products and services from AT&T. Rethink possible. Righty Sandy Rosario with a runner at first, nobody out, facing Starlin Castro on a first pitch ball.
Rosario up and down between the minor leagues and the big club 3 times this year. Overall 2-0 overall here. 2-0 with a 252 earned run average.
They got him on waivers from the Cubs last December, 9 days after the Cubs claimed him on waivers from Boston.
So he passed through 2 organizations that he never worked for. Last year he was with the Marlins.
Breaking ball strike, and it's 1-1. So he signed with the Marlins back in 2004, and then this past offseason his name was in the transaction wire almost every week right before between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Boston took him from Miami on waivers, traded to the A's 11 days later. When the Red Sox took him on waivers from the A's, the Cubs took him from the Red Sox on waivers. The Giants took him from the Cubs. All that happened in about a month's time. They get 1 and 2. Nice turn. Arias and Scudero.
Boy, was that a pretty double play. Arias pretty slick out there at shortstop, gliding to his right. And starting that 6-4-3 double play. Let's take another look. And we'll get his body in a position where he could field it and then flip it quickly to Scudero, who made a nice turn.
Arias Belton, a pinch hitter in the bottom of the 9th. But first, maybe a 2-out rally here. We said Valbuena really needed that. Snaps in 0 for 17.
Just able to massage this one through that hole on the right side. Greg ready to go, just waiting down in the Cub bullpen now. He's got the bottom of the order due up for the Giants in the bottom of the 9th. Arias, Belt, and a pinch hitter. Or perhaps pinch hitter, Belt, pinch hitter. We'll see. Rosario, 2 appearances with the Marlins in 2010, 4 appearances with them last year. So very limited big league time before working for the Giants this season.
Cubs dropped 3 of 4. All tight games at Wrigley earlier this season, and a chance to win all 3 games here. 2-2.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining season series between these two clubs. Dramatic finishes.
Cubs and Giants have been matching up since 1883. They weren't even the Cubs at that point. Giants were in New York. Torres has it. Loses his glasses, but not the ball. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th. Can the Cubs sweep them? Kevin Gregg to the mound.
Mutants. They have been regarded with fear, often hatred.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
Nobody really knows how many even exist.
Watch Wolverine and the gang battle it out as the X-Men unite on WGN America. X2 X-Men United, Thursday at 8.
Did you know more coffee drinkers prefer the taste of Javalia House Blend over the taste of Starbucks House Blend? Not that we like tooting our own horns, but... Toot toot. Find Javalia in the coffee aisle or at javalia.com.
When you build a premium sedan like this, people notice. Presenting the all-new Cadenza from Kia.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Snackin' with Sasquatch. Feed your wild side.
I collect these antique nutcrackers.
Time! Kind of turned it off after Nutcracker. But let me tell you something about my cat. Time! Oh.
You must be exhausted.
Tell me about it.
Cut to the chase and sign up at eharmony.com. We'll find the perfect guy for you.
Time!
Hi.
Stop waiting. Start communicating for free today.
Now a look at our Budweiser plays of the game from the 9 spot. Travis Wood with his 3rd homer of the season, giving the Cubs a 1-0 lead in the 5th. 1-1 tie in the 7th, and Wellington Castillo with his 3rd homer of the year, and from the 8th spot in the order. Cubs baseball brought to you by Budweiser, the official beer of Major League Baseball. Great times are waiting. Grab some Buds. Cue Kevin Gregg. Trying to save the series. Got his 20th on Friday, his 21st last night.
Well, if he gets this one today, he'll likely have tomorrow off, and it will be well earned. 2-2, 275. The ERA 21 out of 24 in these save situations.
One on Arias, the pitch. Off the curve for a strike.
Kevin last night allowed a hit and 2 walks, but managed to keep the Giants off the board.
But the only complaint you might have about Gregg as a Cub, this is nitpicking, but he's walked some people, especially this month, but generally has gotten the job done. Right to Sherholtz for the out.
Well, in the 8th spot in their batting order, as was the case last night, with lefties starting both last night and today. But he's dangerous. He's hit 10 home runs. Not a huge number, but this is a tough home run park, and he's got plenty of power.
Foul strike on Belt.
He's having a tough weekend.
Hey, stay tuned. Coming up at the top of the hour, the Cubs at Cooperstown. Special on Cubs Hall of Famers. Hosted by Dan Roan. Swing and a miss.
Wow, it's just been really tardy on those fastballs. Belt 0 for the weekend so far.
Kensuke Tanaka on deck.
And Belt made the critical error in Friday night's game that allowed the Cubs to win the ball game.
If he doesn't make the error, the Giants win Friday. If they push across a run or two in the 8th, they probably win last night, but the Cubs able to squeeze out 2 victories, both by a run, and trying to do it again today. 3-2. Called strike 3.
The golden sombrero. 4 trips to the plate, all ending with that dejected walk back to the home dugout. Off the corner. Greg got the call.
Tanaka appearing in his 15th big league game. Natural second baseman, but he's been playing the outfield.
Lengthy career in Japan. He's 32 years of age now. Lifetime .294 hitter in Japan. All of that with the Nippon Ham Fighters.
One ball, one strike.
Did not hit for power while in Japan.
Gregor Blanco would hit next. That would be for Torres. Team with 5 hits. The Cubs have 2 homers and lead late. Full count.
And hit the corner there. Now he'll be willing to challenge Tanaka. It's just a fastball. Go down around the knees. Be willing to get a big chunk of the plate. And as I mentioned, this guy doesn't have power. Easier said than done. the score stays, it'll be the 6th one-run game between these two teams out of 7.
And the other one was extras.
Yeah, the 10-7 extra inning game.
Another 3-2 outside.
Make the same pitch he made on Belt. This one further off the plate. And Tanaka works a 2-out walk. Too much run. Couldn't find the corner.
Blanco pinch hitting.
Not too concerned with Blanco hitting one in the seats either.
Scudero. Tanaka at first and a 1-2 count on Gregor Blanco. There goes the runner. The throw gets into center, and he'll move to third. Be a steal and a throwing error. A 2-2 count on Blanco, and the tying run 90 feet away. Here with 2 outs in the 9th.
Down to their last strike. Chris Bochy decides the gamble, sends Tanaka, and it pays off. Throw on the shortstop side. Castro, at that point, he's got to do everything he can just to knock that ball down and keep it in the infield, prevent Tanaka from moving up the extra 90 feet.
Greg's still a pitch away from ending the ball game here. 2-2 tally. And Gregor Blanco. The pitch. Popped up. This will do it. Castro. Cubs win. They complete the 3-game sweep. All by a run. 2-1 the final today. Travis Wood over Tim Lincecum. And we'll be back to San Francisco in a moment.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
And so the conversation turned until the sun went down. And many fantasies were there.
Jack Link's Beef Jerky presents Messin' with Sasquatch. Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Jury duty!
You're happy about that?
No, but the courthouse is right next to that little pub.
With those amazing cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Like these?
Did you guys have jury duty?
Wendy's.
Can I plead insanity?
Yes.
Now a specially crafted cheeseburger is closer than you think. Wendy's new pretzel bacon cheeseburger with melted cheddar and smoky honey mustard, all on a warm, soft pretzel bun.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
Our next WGN telecast of Cubs baseball will be this Wednesday, Game 4. Final game of a 3-day, 4-game series against the Brewers, 7 o'clock Central Time. Once again, our final score today as the Cubs sweep the series. The Cubs 2, the Giants 1. Cubs baseball in high definition has been brought to you by Xfinity, your home for the most live sports. Up next, the Toyota 10th Inning Show.
Jury duty!
You're happy about that?
No, but the courthouse is right next to that little pub.
With those amazing cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Like these?
Did you guys have jury duty?
Wendy's.
Can I plead insanity?
Yes.
Now a specially crafted cheeseburger is closer than you think. Wendy's new pretzel bacon cheeseburger with melted cheddar and smoky honey mustard, all on a warm, soft pretzel bun.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
Life likes to challenge us. It wants us to know how much we can take. Because life just wants us to be ready for anything.
Wait a sec. I found our colors.
We've made a decision.
Great. Let's look at your setup. We need brushes. You should check out our workshop.
Push your color boundaries while staying well within your budget walls.
I want to paint something else.
More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Refresh your home inside or out with Behr Premium Plus Ultra. Interior flat starts at $31.98 a gallon.
On your tombstone, it will read Lily Aldrin, caring wife, loving friend, slap-bed commissioner.
How I Met Your Mother, tonight at 7:30 East.
So the Cubs sweep the Giants here in San Francisco for the first time since September 13th through the 15th, 20 years ago, 1993. Travis Wood gets the win. He homered today as well. He gets his first career victory against the Giants, 7-7 on the year. Tim Lincecum was excellent, 10 strikeouts, but takes the loss. He's 5-11. And Kevin Gregg with 3 saves in the series, 22 on the year. 2 on the final. We'll take a look at the highlights when we come back to San Francisco.
Mutants. Since the discovery of their existence, they have been regarded with fear, suspicion, often hatred.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
Nobody really knows how many even exist.
Except you. X2, X-Men United, Thursday at 8 on WGN America.
Olive Garden's 2 for $25 is ending soon. Choose 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and unlimited salad and breadsticks when you go Olive Garden. And now get your exclusive buy 1 entree, get 1 half off coupon at olivegarden.com/offer.
You've reached
the age where giving up isn't who you are. This is the age of knowing how to make things happen. So why let erectile dysfunction get in your way? Talk to your doctor about Viagra. 20 million men already have. Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Viagra if you take nitrates for chest pain. It may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Side effects include headache, flushing, upset stomach, and abnormal vision. To avoid long-term injury, seek immediate medical help for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. Stop taking Viagra and call your doctor right away if you experience a sudden decrease or loss in vision or hearing. This is the age of taking action. Viagra. Talk to your doctor.
Wait a sec. I found our colors.
We've made a decision.
Great. Let's go get you set up. We need brushes. You should check out our workshop.
Push your color boundaries while staying well within your budget walls.
I want to paint something else.
More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Refresh your home inside or out with Behr Premium Plus Ultra. Interior flat starts at $31.98 a gallon.
The 10th inning show is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Welcome back to AT&T Park. The Cubs completing the sweep with a 2-1 victory. Let's look at the highlights. Travis Wood, a couple of non-quality starts his last 2 times out, but a lot of quality today.
Yeah, he made big pitches really when he needed to. He had base runners in the first, third, and fifth. Numerous base runners, left the bases loaded in the third inning. A couple more in the fifth. Hit a big home run. That's his 3rd long ball.
Boy, very little offense for the Giants here lately. They did tie it up on the Pablo Sandoval RBI double in the 5th inning, but they had him loaded, nobody out, as JD mentioned. He was able to limit the damage. And then Wellington Castillo starting to heat up. He's got 5 hits his last 3 days. That's your game winner in the 7th inning. And the bullpen would close it out. Strop and Gregg with scoreless innings. A final word in a moment.
And so the conversation turned until the sun went down, and many fantasies were there. On that day, keep feeling fascination.
Delight in each delicious moment with all the refreshing possibilities from McCafe. Every irresistible smoothie and delectable frappe is a break from the ordinary. And it all starts with a sip. There's something for everyone to love from McCafe.
We set out to create a premium sedan with luxury features. What we built is something that's impossible to ignore. Presenting the all-new Cadenza from Kia.
When it comes to dating, ask yourself one question. What would Barney do?
I'm awesome!
On How I Met Your Mother.
Tonight at 7:30 on WGN America.
The 10th inning show is brought to you by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. We're back with you Wednesday night, Game 4 to wrap up the series against the Milwaukee Brewers from beautiful Wrigley Field, 7 Central, here on WGN Sports. Stay tuned. Right around the corner, the Cubs in Cooperstown. Cubs win 10-1 the final. Enjoy.
A look back at Cubs Legends Hall of Fame inductions and how they all came together to honor a friend. Tonight, 7 East on WGN America.
From the long overdue moment Ron Santo was finally elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame, Cubs players, executives, and fans set their sights on the tiny village of Cooperstown in upstate New York. all intent on making a pilgrimage to honor their teammate and hero in July of 2012. Their presence and stories made for a magical weekend with the Cubs at Cooperstown. Ron Santo's path to the Hall of Fame was a long and winding one. In 15 years on the writer's ballot, Santo never got the 75% of the vote required for election. His candidacy then went to the Veterans Committee, where there was more heartbreak until a year after his death, when the Golden Era Committee finally bestowed the honor the Santo family had waited 30 years to receive. Cooperstown was ready for Ronnie because he deserved to be there years before.
When you look at how hard it is to make the Hall of Fame, it's unbelievable. 1% of those who wear a Major League uniform end up in Cooperstown. That's it. When you look at third baseman, Ron's the 12th. There's only 12 third basemen in the entire Hall of Fame, and that's pretty elite company that he's keeping, and very well deserved as well.
The most memorable spot in the hall is the plaque gallery. And there, among baseball's immortals, several old friends waited to greet Ron's plaque, including his former teammate, Mr. Cub, who got his own call on his first year of eligibility in 1977.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much, Jack. Hey. Wonderful. Just great. Oh, just great. I just sit here waiting. Great. Thank you.
I was the one who played the games. But if it not had been for people who believed in me and gave me the encouragement, there will be no games, and I would not be here today.
Ernie echoed the sentiments of the entire Cubs family as he struggled with the fact that his longtime friend would not be on hand to receive baseball's greatest honor.
I just feel an emptiness that I didn't get a chance to see the joy in his face with him and his family, his kids, his daughters, to enjoy this great honor. You know, it's been one of the best players that ever played the game. So, you know, I'm kind of mixed about it a little bit in terms of him not being around to enjoy this great honor.
The Ruffles Cup is the world's deadliest race, and no one hungers for victory more than Ruff McVickridge and his sidekick, Bo Gato. Luckily, Ruff is driving Honey Mustard.
Prepare to cut the mustard.
It's delicious! Deeper ridges, bigger flavor, bomb-diffusing sloth.
Are you sleeping?
Ruffles Ultimate presents tangy Honey Mustard. Deeper ridges for ultimate flavor.
Anyone have occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating?
Yes.
One Phillips Colon Health probiotic cap each day helps defend against these digestive issues with 3 strains of good bacteria. Live the regular life. Phillips.
The hotter the hot. The colder the cold. The greater the demand. The more you need Duralast. Batteries built to exceed the need. Batteries built to meet or exceed original equipment standards for cold cranking amps. Batteries built with the power to hold up to heavy electrical demands. Batteries so good they come with a coast-to-coast warranty. Only at AutoZone.
Your story is waiting to be discovered, and Ancestry.com can help. Just enter a few names. Once you get to your grandparents, you should get a leaf. And that's when the fun begins. Ancestry.com searches the world's largest online family history resource, so you can discover who you came from, what they did, where they lived, and how it all led to you. Your story is here. Start searching Ancestry.com for free right now.
What makes your family smile?
Backflips and cartwheels.
Love warmth.
Here, try this.
Okay. I like the fact that there's lots of different tastes going on.
Breakfast. I'm very impressed.
This is a great cereal.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
I hear you crunching.
The historic Otesaga Hotel serves as home to the Hall of Famers each summer during induction weekend, and one of the first players in the door every year is Billy Williams. No one is more at home in Cooperstown than Billy. The Cubs legend had to wait 6 years for his election to the Hall, but no one treasures that honor more.
Hello, Jerry. Is that right?
Oh, no. Is that it? Oh, beautiful. Oh, man. Shoot. 86% of the votes, huh? Is that right?
These few words were the driving force behind my desire to succeed. In baseball, the measurement and pinnacle will and always be election to the Baseball Hall of Fame. And now that I'm here in the Hall of Fame, I think I could say I'm one of the best.
Billy is a fixture at every Hall event and certainly relishes his role as one of the elder statesmen of this group of baseball elite.
It's a fun time for the next 4 days. But, you know, it's exciting. It's exciting when you come up here to be with the guys, to just enjoy the game.
Billy and Ronnie played over 2,000 Major League games as teammates, so not being able to enjoy the weekend with his former friend was bittersweet for the sweet swinger from Alabama.
I'm feeling just like, you know, it's your brother going in the Hall of Fame. We spent so much time together, you know, through AA and AAA, and it's going to be a joyous time of year, not only for me, but the family of Ron Santo and for the millions and millions of fans who saw him play the game of baseball, who listened to him on radio. And it's just going to be some exciting times. I know that everybody wished that, you know, he was here to accept the award himself.
On Saturday morning, Billy and the rest of the Hall of Famers took time out to hit the links at Leatherstocking Golf Club. At the course and throughout the weekend, Santo's contemporaries made sure it was clear how happy they were to have Ron join them in the Hall fraternity.
I remember his courage. Santo was a person with type 1 diabetes that daily went to his locker, pulled out insulin, gave himself a shot, and ran on the field and played the best of it. To me, that was courage at a time and point where people were actually ashamed, a state of shame to have other people know that that was happening to him, but he had no shame. That's what I remember.
Ron was consistent. Ron was defensive. Ron was, you know, he had a great glove. The numbers he put together, I thought, were deserving a long time ago. Everybody thinks Wrigley Field is where, you know, but in April and May, and then get back in September, the wind blew in. It was cold. It was miserable. He played in the daytime, which was awful.
Maybe Ron didn't have the Eddie Matthews stats or the Mike Schmidt stats, but for his value to the team, the Hall of Fame value that he had on his team, the way he produced, like I say, it's a Hall of Fame. It's not a Hall of Stats.
Because of the time he played, and maybe the position he played, he didn't have a chance to show his athletic quickness only as an infielder. A lot of times outfielders can show that a little better than infielders can because they have a chance to get a jump on the ball and things like that. But his quickness with his first two steps, he was almost like Brooks Robinson in that regard. They weren't necessarily fast runners, but they were very quick off the ball. And those are the things that really impressed me about Ronnie.
Also out on the links was Cubs Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg, now an established Hall veteran after his induction and memorable speech in 2005.
I am pleased to announce the newest member of baseball's Hall of Fame, Ryne Sandberg.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad they sent an extra large hat here because I have a big head. And it's even bigger tonight, let me tell you.
The reason I am here, they tell me, is that I played the game a certain way. That I played the game the way it was supposed to be played. I don't know about that. But I do know this. I had too much respect for the game to play it any other way. And if there is a single reason I am here today, it is because of one word: respect. A lot of people say this honor validates my career, but I didn't work hard for validation. I didn't play the game right because I saw a reward at the end of the tunnel. I played it right because that's what you're supposed to do. Play it right and with respect. If this validates anything, it's that learning how to bunt and hit and run and turning two is more important than knowing where to find the little red light at the dugout camera.
Sandberg is still in uniform, but he tries to take a few days off from his in-season duties to escape to Cooperstown each year.
It's always a good trip, especially this time of the year, leaving the ball club for a couple of days and get away and see the guys. The Hall of Famers always want reports on what's happening, so that's always fun, and it's good to come back and get away for a little bit.
Like the rest of the Cubs family, Rhino's mind was on Ron Santo, and he wanted to make sure he was on hand when Ronnie was finally honored.
Feels very gratifying for the organization and just for the Santo family. I was able to spend some time with them last night, and it was a long time waiting, but just for the honor and for what he meant for the Cubs and for baseball, well deserving. So the time finally is here, and I'll be excited about being up there and be a part of it, and should be pretty emotional.
Meet Ron Swanson, Parks Director and work relationship expert.
I once worked with a guy for 3 years and never learned his name. Best friend I ever had.
Get more Ron this fall. Parks and Recreation starts September 9th.
The Dyson Hot Plus Cool fan heater has air multiplier technology, generating smooth airflow to cool you in summer, and fast heat projection to warm in winter.
You're eating all the ammo, sir. Remember your training. Your whole life has been leading to this moment.
Sam knows that being healthy can be fun. See, he's chewing his vitamins. New One-A-Day VitaCraves Plus Fiber is a complete multivitamin, plus a good source of natural fiber and a great-tasting gummy for adults. Because who says healthy can't be fun? New One-A-Day VitaCraves Plus Fiber.
Rolling, take 13.
Geico's defensive driver, good student and multi-policy discounts could save you hundreds of dollars.
Geico's discounts could save you hundreds of dollars. It sounds like you're saying dollars.
Dollars?
If you could accentuate the R sound of dollars.
R. Someone bring me an eye patch. Feel like a blooming pirate.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Honestly, I feel like I nailed that.
Oh, I shouldn't be doing this.
Just try it.
I don't want to cheat.
It's not cheating.
Okay, but put this on it first.
Yeah! With Sensa, you don't have to cheat on your diet. There are no restrictions and no calorie counting. Just shake Sensa on all your regular food, eat, and lose weight. Give me those sprinkles! Go to Sensa.com to start your free trial today.
With thousands of Cub fans converging on Cooperstown, the Cubs gave them a place to congregate and threw a Ron Santo appreciation party at the Fenimore Art Museum. One of the first people to arrive was Ronnie's old roommate, Glenn Beckert, who always loved a party and wasn't about to miss this one.
In fact, I'm here, the weather's beautiful, and my roommate, Ron, I loved him dearly, and but I knew he was going to get me here to the Hall of Fame somehow. But he's in, and I wish he was living, but he's in now, and he's memorialized here forever, so that's great.
Not far away, another Santo teammate was holding court. With Ron anchoring a stellar infield, Fergie Jenkins won 20 games 6 years in a row on his way to a date with the Hall of Fame in 1991.
Friends like Ernie Banks and Billy Williams and Ron Santo and Joe Pepitone, Kessinger, Oliver, Beckert, Hundley, guys that did it behind me, that played good defense and scored runs. Without them, Ferguson Jenkins wouldn't be here today.
This is where the elite are. This is where you think about Babe Ruth and DiMaggio, and now you're in that class. And I mean, it's a great situation. And when I got elected in '91, I was there with Rod Carew and Gaylord Perry. It was 3 of us. And it was the 50th year for DiMaggio, his streak of hitting 56 games, and then for Ted Williams hitting 403. And these guys were in the room I couldn't wait to get a baseball. I was like a little kid. I wanted to get DiMaggio and Williams on a ball, Aaron and Mays, all the guys, and they're all here. When you come up here, it's like you become a kid again. I mean, this is where you can only imagine as an athlete. This is the Hall of Fame, and now you're in the Hall of Fame, and it only happens once in your life, so you got to celebrate it.
As much as Fergie enjoys the perks of being a Hall of Famer, during induction weekend, his primary goal was to get out in public and talk about his courageous teammate.
He had a heart bigger than all outdoors. I mean, he loved to play. When number 10 was in the lineup, he was in the lineup to stay. I mean, he played 150 games on an average, 120, 130. In the year he got hit in the face, 4 days later, he's back in the lineup. You know, he was a hard-nosed individual. He was a gamer.
Moments later, Fergie headed down the hill to meet with a sea of Ron Santo fans for some laughs and reflection on life as a Hall of Famer.
Once you get inducted, it does change your life. So you have that opportunity to put HOF behind your name. And it doesn't mean hooked on phonics.
The tent party allowed Cubs fans to hear stories from Ron's teammates and his broadcast partner, Pat Hughes, as well as share their memories. It was important to the Cubs organization that fans who made the trek had a spot to gather, and it was no surprise to the chairman that the event was a home run.
This one's a little bit special. I mean, everyone knew that, everyone believes that Ron should have been in a while ago. So I mean, finally getting this done is really important. But I think in general, I mean, it's just a matter of, look, here's another chance for us to get together, really celebrate the team and everything it means to all the people. And being a Cubs fan isn't just about watching baseball games, or it's really a lot deeper than that. It's really an emotional bond.
On Saturday night, one of the grand traditions of induction weekend in Cooperstown is the Hall of Fame Parade, which fittingly goes right down Main Street. It's a chance for fans to shout "Say Hey" to their heroes and see baseball royalty on display. After the parade, the Cubs family got together at the Farmers Museum of Cooperstown for a private dinner to honor number 10. As he talked with old friends at the party, teammate Randy Hundley remembered the laughter he shared with Ron.
I want people to understand how much fun we had on ragging on one another. Our entire ball club kind of ragged with one another, and I could, in particular, get away with a lot of things saying to Ronnie that other people couldn't get by with, and I loved it, and we had a lot of fun with it. You know, we'd get in the back of the bus when we were on a road trip, and just I'd get on his case about him worrying about his numbers and whatnot, and he would get back at me on something, and we had a lot of fun. And you know, after our playing days, and he was a broadcaster, I got to know him even a lot better than I ever thought that I would. And that's the part that the Ron Santo that I fell in love with, because I really respected him for what he was going through and having to do to have the job of announcing. And so I'm proud to be able to say that he was a dear friend of mine.
Other teammates and Hall of Famers showed up to tell Santo stories and share some laughs, including the Cubs' last Hall of Famer before Santo, Andre Dawson, who got the call in 2010.
I didn't play this game with this goal in my mind, but I'm living proof that if you love this game, the game will love you back.
Just to know that over the duration of your career, you don't play the game with that goal in mind, and then to achieve the ultimate, to be voted into the Hall of Fame and to sit there amongst all of the great Hall of Famers, the ones that are still here. What a humbling feeling.
Dawson was a staunch supporter of Ron's induction, and he wasn't alone in wishing Santo was on hand to enjoy this whirlwind weekend.
It's sad that it didn't happen and he was here to enjoy it. And I've always held that argument, you know, if you're a Hall of Famer, you're a Hall of Famer. You want to make sure that you can enjoy it at some point. What it means now is that, you know, his family gets to enjoy it. But I knew what the Hall of Fame meant to Ronnie. He didn't publicly or openly come out and talk about it, but he felt that somewhere along the lines it just might happen. It did happen with the committee putting him in. And it was just, you know, a few months too short for him not to be able to witness that moment and, you know, then really get up and celebrate. Because, like I say, he didn't talk about it, but I knew it was important to him. And I couldn't be even more happier for Ronnie and his family.
On How I Met Your Mother, Barney and his friends have a way with words.
Suit up! Legendary!
Awesome! They speak their own language.
Cockamouse. Slap bet.
Spell out loud.
Phone 5. You didn't phone 5, did you? I know when you don't phone 510.
And Barney always gets the last word.
Inventing your own word shows creativity and vision. Visitivity.
On How I Met Your Mother. Tonight at 7:30 on WGN America.
What makes your family smile?
Backflips and cartwheels.
Love warmth.
Here, try this.
Okay. I like the fact that there's lots of different tastes going on.
Breakfast.
I'm very impressed.
This is a great cereal.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
I hear you crunching.
Anyone have occasional constipation, diarrhea, gas, bloating?
Yes.
One Phillips Colon Health probiotic cap each day helps defend against these digestive issues with 3 strains of good bacteria.
Live the regular life. Phillips.
Jury duty!
You're happy about that?
No, but the courthouse is right next to that little pub With those amazing cheeseburgers. Yeah.
Like these?
Did you guys have jury duty?
Wendy's.
Can I plead insanity?
Yes.
Now a specially crafted cheeseburger is closer than you think. Wendy's new pretzel bacon cheeseburger with melted cheddar and smoky honey mustard, all on a warm, soft pretzel bun.
Now that's better.
And we're open late.
The Dyson Hot Plus Cool fan heater has air multiplier technology, generating smooth airflow to cool you in summer, and fast heat projection to warm in winter.
The perfect shot starts with loved ones and ends with a bang. America's Funniest Home Videos, weeknights at 6 on WGN America.
Sunday was induction day, and thousands of Cubs fans made sure to stake out their territory early on the grounds of the Clark Sports Center just outside of town. After the introduction of the Hall of Famers in attendance, it was time for Ron Santo's moment in the Cooperstown sun. And in a special gift from the baseball gods, at exactly the same moment as Vicky Santo accepted Ron's Hall of Fame plaque, the current-day Cubs were making sure everyone in St. Louis remembered him too. Moments later, Vicky Santo went to the microphone and talked about the man we all loved.
This is not a sad day, not at all. This is a very happy day. It's an incredible day for an incredible man, a man who lived an extraordinary life to its fullest. Indeed, he had a wonderful life. From the humble beginnings of Garlic Gulch to the Baseball Hall of Fame. It was a spectacular journey, fraught with trials and tribulations and incredible lows and highs. But Ron's life was never about the lows. He always found a way to make it about the highs. Ron Santo was born to play baseball. He said his ability to play baseball was a God-given gift, that playing the game was easy, that it was only the diabetes that made the game hard. Looking back, he believed he was given the gift of talent as well as the challenge of diabetes, so that through his hardship, he could shed light on a cause, that he could help others through his story. And I think he would say that's why he's now been given the greatest honor any athlete could ever hope for from a sport, to be included among the greatest players who've ever set foot on earth. Perhaps more than anything, he loved the Cubs. God, how he loved the Cubs and the Cubs fans. Really, I want you to know he loved you all so much, and he would be so grateful that you came here today to share this with him. Thank you to the Cubs organization for appreciating and honoring Ron for his talents as a player and a broadcaster. Thank you to Cub fans for being his friends, for being his family, and for always being there for him. You'll never know how much that meant to him. Thank you all from my heart for being here today for Ron. I look at his plaque here in Cooperstown, and I think you will all agree. It just feels right as a perfect ending to his remarkable journey. I couldn't help but thinking of Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life, when the angel Clarence says, "Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he?" Ron never needed that lesson, but Ron left an awful hole for so many of us here today. I always think of how Clarence inscribed that copy of Tom Sawyer, and George Bailey holds at the end of the movie. Remember, George, no man is a failure who has friends. Well, I don't know of anyone who had more friends than Ron Santo. This is not a sad day. This is a great day. Celebrate for Ron. Celebrate with us and celebrate with him. Because I'm certain of few things, but I am certain that Ronnie is celebrating with us right now. Celebrate his journey, celebrate his cause, celebrate an amazing life. Celebrate Ron Santo's life. He truly had a wonderful life. Thank you, and God bless.
Vicki was just sensational. Ronnie would be so proud of her. I thought she delivered it almost flawlessly. She hit all the right notes. She said things from the heart. It was all true. Again, Ronnie would have been overwhelmed with pride and with joy over the job his wife did. Most of these guys up here, certainly the guys in the National League that he played against, Dan, they're his friends. Johnny Bench, Billy Williams, Ernie Banks, Fergie Jenkins, those are some of his closest friends in the whole world. So I think some of the guys on the other teams who were friends of his, they might have been teasing him a little bit, but he'd have teased them right back. And it would have been fun. I know he would have been great. He would have spoken right from the heart, and he would have been thanking people profusely. But again, I know that he would have been just thrilled with the job his wife Vicki did.
Sunday night, there was one final bit of business to attend to, the hanging of Ron's plaque at the Hall. Sons Ron and Jeff, daughter Linda, and grandsons Sam and Spencer helped with the honor. And finally, Ron Santo was where he always belonged, officially enshrined in the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
And in his legacy, let it be known that here is a man who attained the highest honor his sport can give while playing with an insidious disease. He was an inspiration, and he will continue to be an inspiration.
Sam knows that being healthy can be fun. See, he's chewing his vitamins. New One-A-Day VitaCraves Plus Fiber is a complete multivitamin, plus a good source of natural fiber and a great-tasting gummy for adults. Because who says healthy can't be fun? New One-A-Day VitaCraves Plus Fiber.
You're eating all the ammo, sir. Remember your training. Your whole life has been leading to this moment.
Maddie Becker1 tweets, "I really want an SUV. Hashtag money probs. 3 Z's. Maddie, we can probs fix those probs with a great deal on the CRV at the Honda Summer Clearance event. It's loaded with standard features, and it's from America's best value brand. Well, there you go. Problem solved."
Want a new car? Get a great deal on one you'll love at the Honda Summer Clearance event, happening now.
Cubs, Brewers, Wednesday 8 East on WGN America.
Do you thought that
That's so immature.
You can be slapped by Commissioner.